Happening now, Sky Fox is overhead an Oakland teacher rally. This comes ahead of tonight's school board meeting after they authorized a strike vote. The decision puts more pressure on parents concerned about another major disruption to learning. KTVU's Tom Baker joins us now live where that rally is taking place in Oakland. Tom, how's it going?
It is very loud, so at least I couldn't hear you if I didn't have these on. I want to show you there are hundreds and hundreds of people, teachers primarily and their families, teacher support people, general supporters from the public, parents and otherwise, as well as many, many other people here. And the whole idea is to simply say that the path to a strike is clear unless both sides get down to brass tacks. Let's look at that report, and then we'll talk more on the other side. At a Wednesday rally, the Oakland teachers were fired up because they now have a much clearer pathway to settle or strike. With 88% of teachers voting to strike, the Oakland Education Association union says it's still hoping for a settlement. But the union has had 3 affirmative strike votes in the last year, held a one-day walkout last month over compensation, and has just said that a strike could come as early as next week.
We are not making progress right now. This is why we're at this point right now, but we are still continuing to bargain and we are still hoping to settle at the table.
While I deeply support our teachers and other educators district-wide and would love to provide them with all of the things they've asked for at the table, we must prioritize our resources.
While the union has a lot of parental support, a growing number of parents are not strike supporters.
Our kids cannot read, our kids cannot do math. We were struggling with our kids' academic outcomes before the pandemic, and we are still on a long road to recovery and just cannot afford any learning disruption.
It's very frustrating as a parent because we've just come off of pandemic, Zoom classes, and my kids lost so much learning from that time, and they're just now starting to catch up.
Even though the district is saying it'll do everything possible to avoid a work stoppage, time is running out.
We have about, 3 or 4 weeks of school. Do you know what happens in May besides things like proms and graduations, right? We have AP exams coming up. We have our spring assessments. Those assessments actually tell us how our kids are recovering.
The Oakland Unified School District, which had filed for an injunction before the Public Employees Relations Board, was denied, and so a strike could happen.
We do an internal investigation and an assessment to see whether the legal standard is met. And the board ultimately decides whether to grant or deny the request.
We have reason to believe if the union moves forward with a strike, it will happen next week during the first week of May.
And the union says it is ready to set a solid strike date, which would idle 34,000 students and send their families scrambling for food, activities, and services for their children that they normally have supplied to them at school. The situation here again, very, very clear. Many, many people are marching. Many people are intent on getting some sort of a settlement, and the time is growing short. Reporting live, Tom Baker, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, a big turnout tonight. Tom, thank you.